One of my favorite places in the city, the Warehouse Theatre, is set to close without the assistance of art lovers and lovers of life. Check this out.
The Warehouse Theatre has been open for 30 years now. So in August we are celebrating actually 30 years of Warehouse Theatre. And since the beginning it's been a cultural hub. It's been a home to the local artists. And we've pretty much hosted everything from local live shows to spoken word, to comedy shows, to film screenings, film debuts, to international acts. So everything is happening here in the Warehouse Theatre. What has happened over the last 3 years, unfortunately, is that Namibia finds itself in a downward spiral economically. And obviously the first thing that suffers is arts and culture. Sponsorships have dried up. There's less funding available, people have less disposable income, so the recession has hit us hard. And we've been trying for, I would say, more than a year now to maybe find a patron for the Warehouse Theatre, to find new ways of sponsorship for shows, for local shows, international shows. Here and there are bits and pieces trickling in, but it's not enough to sustain the Warehouse Theatre. And then we thought, okay, we are in the creative industry, so why not do something creative? And hence we came up with a crowdfunding idea. We understand that there's limited amount of money in Namibia, and today with technology available and the internet and everything, it's fairly easy to put something like that up. And so we have put together a crowdfunding campaign and have launched it last Friday. And thus far it's looking really promising.
Tell us about the campaign. What's the plan?
So in the campaign we set ourselves a target of 300,000 euros. It might sound quite high in terms of Namibian terms, but we'd like to ensure that we sustain the Warehouse Theatre for at least the next 3 years, until we get through the recession, and then also come up with more creative ideas how we stand on our own feet again. Because it doesn't help to get a cash injection now, pay off all the debts that we accumulated, and then what are we going to do then? We need capital to work for the future as well. We have got an international page, which is on gofundme.com. Just search for the Warehouse Theatre, but since today, people can also donate locally. So through Events Today, Pay Today app, Airtime City, vending machines, also on web tickets, and at all Pick n Pay stores countrywide.
The Warehouse has been home. There's no society that doesn't live without culture. Culture is a very big thing. It's how we socialize, and social interaction is it's a huge part of being a person. We require significance and connection. Create memories here, friendships are grown here.
Whether you're at a Big Ben show, whether you watch Joss Stone, Lira, you name it. You know this is one of the only places you can find Ras Yama and Elomoto consistently. It's a place that has a complete range and has been equipped to bring us local and international acts which have added value not just to the Namibian society and community, but of course to the people around.
When it went from Playhouse back to the Warehouse Theatre, Mike and his team took our hand. They said, you guys are such a stellar and staple part of the integrity of this place, of developing Namibian musicians.
And then of course one has to single out the support of the Warehouse Theatre in supporting all the local initiatives, from spoken word right through to song night, right through, all of these events would not be possible without a home.
Because there's nowhere else where we can go and are accepted no matter our backgrounds, our sexual orientations, our ages, everything. Like, this is a space for all of us, and we need the Warehouse to stay open so we can continue to express ourselves and love what it means to be in Namibia, in Windhoek today.
Where you find the black and white people coming from overseas, and besides it's at the center of town.
Very much.